afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We stand here before you to present some of the very, very beautiful and melodious songs and music from the northeastern part of India. And we'll be sharing some words and some of our stories to you, our past story and our present stories. And we have few literature to be distributed to you also. And just before that, I want to introduce who are these people and who you are. We come from a country called India, and we are from the northeastern part of India. We live in between China, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. And we have a very, very strong connection with the people of Wales. Much before the revival in Wales, the people living in this part of the land in India are headhunters. And there are war between villages and villages. One mountain range people living in that side will attack other people living in the other side of the range. And we have been living in such condition and situation. However, sometime in the early part of 1990, and just before 1990, missionaries from the Wales came to our country, and they brought something that we have never heard of and we have never seen before, even by our great-grandparents. They brought the gospel to us, and the gospel had changed and transformed the people who are very hostile, at the same time the people who are called as headhunters had been transformed, and they had followed the gospel that has been brought to us by the Welsh missionaries before the 1900 and also after 1900. And it has been a long years, many moons has passed since then. And our people are growing from strength to strength. And as the change of the transformation had brought in education and so many other blessings in our land, that part of the land, we live in a very beautiful hill. In fact, much more higher than the hills of Wales, and perhaps much better than the Wales hills also. And we are so much indebted to the people of Wales, especially your great-grandparents who brought the gospel to us. And we thought it is for us a time to come and tell to Jesus and also to the people of Wales that we are grateful to you. We are grateful to God who brought the gospel. And we are grateful to the people, Welsh people who come and send and bring the gospel to us. So today we'll be favored with some music and some songs. We are sorry we are not able to bring in all the music system that we have here, and even then some presentation will be given by this beautiful Mizo choir from the East. And I would like to request every one of you to kindly listen to the songs that will be presented in English and also in our own dialect. In the meantime, there will be some Bible tracts and some booklets which will be given to you, handed over to you. Kindly accept it, and please feel free to read it and give it across to some other friends once you will finish reading it. And we are very, very happy for this. So here we come here, and we welcome every one of you to this show. This is a show where we want to say thank you to the people of this part of the land. Just to show our gratitude to Jesus and also our gratitude to you. So I will request some of our young singers to come over here and present a quartet.
I want Jesus in my life more than anything this world can offer me, for I know that He alone can satisfy. Just to know His leading in my life is worth everything that I Jesus, more than anything. Take the fame that I might want, and all the things that seem so dear, I'd rather have dear than any praise that man may give to me.
Right after some announcement and a few words from me, the group will sing another song in Mizo dialect, and we'll tell you that song, the meaning of that song later. And today I just wanted to talk about one of my friends who is a pastor, what he experienced between his Delhi flight to Heathrow Airport. He was flying from, he lives in USA. He was flying from Delhi to London and Heathrow Airport, and he was sitting with one English lady in the flight. And when he introduced himself to that lady, he told her that he's a pastor. And the lady doesn't understand what is the meaning of a pastor. Then he told her that pastor is priest. Then she understood what is the meaning of priest. Then the lady said, if you're a priest, I have one question to ask you. Then when they talked, she said, I am a dentist, a doctor. I'm a single lady doctor living in London. And I have 2 buildings in London, plus my own clinic. And I have 2 cars and 3 buildings. I have my own money and my saving. I'm still single, she said. But then what is life? She asked my friend, is a priest. She said, what is life? I have 2 buildings in London. I'm a dentist, a doctor, I have money, I have my saving, I have money enough to survive my whole lifetime. But then what is the meaning of life? Then my friend told her about a story from the Bible, which I just wanted to tell you, which is written in one of the books called St. Mark chapter 10, verse 17. There was one young man who is very rich, who is also a government official, very young and powerful, says the Bible. He has everything that what we would like to have today. As a young people, we wanted to have fame, we wanted to have power, we wanted to have money, and this young man has everything. But then, deep down in his mind, in his heart, he's always struggling. What is the meaning of life? He has everything. And I have another friend who told me he has little more than 2 million in one of the banks as a fixed deposit. But then he said, my only son is drug addict. How do I live? How do I survive of this? He said. Every one of us, while we live and survive on this earth, we have challenges. This young man, even though he has all the money, the power that he wanted to have, but he didn't have the eternal life. So when Jesus was born by thousands of people, most probably in that town, and this young man who is well known in the locality ran after Jesus and he knelt down and worshiped Jesus and said, Jesus was what must I do to have eternal life? You know, people, they have everything, but when there is no eternal life, there is always, the peace that we long to have inside. Money, food, or cannot give us the satisfaction of life. The fullness of life can never be given by what we call all this wealth and fame. I Otherwise, all the celebrities who had committed suicide would be still alive today. All the millionaire children who had committed their life, who had committed suicide, would have continued to live today. So the young man said, this is what I needed, I have everything. I have the car, I have the money. But then, tell me how do I inherit eternal life? Ladies and gentlemen, today I just want to pass a story to you. The most important thing in our life, during our lifetime, is about inheriting eternal life, receiving eternal life that God had promised. And we'll be listening to another song as they are preparing. I request you to kindly bear with us and continue to listen to one of our soloists. Her name is Miss Madhuri. She will be presenting one song. So, my request to everyone here would be, we have our dear friends who come from all the way in the eastern part of India who are here. You can feel free to interact with them, talk with them, and you can have friendship with them. Tell them about your story, and they can also tell you about their stories. As they're preparing on the music, I just wanted to tell you about my story. When Mr. Watkin Robert from Logor came to our state in 1910, my great-grandmother had died 2 years before that. But then when that missionary, the Welsh missionary, came to our country in a village called Sanborn, my great-grandfather received the salvation through the good news. But then my great-grandmother had already lost her life because 2 years before the missionary came, my great-grandmother had lost her life. And I told them if the missionary had come 2 years earlier, my grandmother would have gone into. So today as we are here, and I request you to listen to this music.
Every trials and temptations is the trouble anyway. Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord to pray. Can we find a friend so faithful who loves all ashamed? Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Oh, when we get heavy laden, crowned but with a lot of care. Praise the Savior's healing refuge. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
Jesus is the friend for all seasons, and we have some small booklet which is divided into three different stories. One is about life, one of the most powerful kings, the wisest king that has ever lived. There is the richest king that had ever lived, had said, I hated life. A king like Solomon, who has everything, say, I hated life. I request everyone of you to kindly go through this. Why did he hated his life? Even at the point of committing suicide, like the song that was sang by Ruth, Jesus is a friend indeed, and Jesus is a loyal and faithful friend. He can save people who wanted to commit suicide. Even King Solomon when he wanted to enjoy his life and all what God had given him, he said, the earth and everything in it is vanity of vanity. Therefore, he said, I had a life. I'd like everyone of you to receive this copy. It's almost exhausted now. And then there is another one, which only few copies are left, A Ticket to Heaven. This is also interesting, practical story, and that you can be, and which can change your life. Then there is another one, A Life for All Seasons. Our life is full of different types of seasons and hardships and challenges. This booklet will tell you how to face those challenges. And I request you to receive this booklet. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask us, at the back of those Bible texts, my name and my email is there. We'll be very, very happy to get back and to get in touch with you. Now I'll request Manu from Mizoram to present another song in English.
These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored. And these are the days of great triumph, of famine and darkness and sorrow. And we are the voice in the desert, crying, prepare we the way of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee. Out of Zion's hill, salvation comes. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. These are the days of Ezekiel, the dry bones becoming as flesh. And these are the days of your servant David, rebuilding the temple of praise. And these are the days of the harvest, the fields are as white in your wall. And we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee. Out of Zion's hill, salvation comes. Hey, hey. There's no God like Jehovah. He's our God, he's our Father, he's our everything. There's no God like Jehovah. 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 There's no God like Jehovah.
Now we'll be presenting a Mizo song in the Mizo tune. And the tune is indigenous local tune from Mizoram in India. And we request you to kindly listen to the way the people in the part of the land had sang these songs for more than 100 years. And if you would like to know more of these songs, kindly feel free to contact all these singers from Mizoram. And as we have announced on the 11th and the 12th, they're just in front of the church. We'll be having a program at 7, and there'll be cultural dance, and most probably there'll be some more skits, and some more music, and some more stories there. And I request every one of you to kindly keep in mind those 2 days, 2 nights here in Lille itself. 11th and the 12th at 7 p.m. Same place there near St. David's there. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We expect to see you one more time on 11 and 12 here in there at 7 p.m. Thank you very much and God bless you.